We begin from 5. Okay. So 5, 4.
Look at the camera, look at the camera.
3.
Look here, cutting the ribbon, look here.
1.
Useless photo.
There we go. We have our strategic documents officially launched. Wow, Makofi. Let's give it up. Well done, NASIC team. Well done, Kenya. Wow.
Today, I'm wearing several hats. I wish I could wear them all the way to my pockets. I'm wearing the hat of the Principal Secretary for State Department of Livestock. Or rather, let me use the right words. Principal Secretary, State Department for Livestock. And also the whole Ministry of Agriculture. So I'm representing the Ministry of Agriculture through the State Department of Livestock. It's an honor to be here with you. And before I move on with the speech, may I just have maybe by standing up, we recognize the staff from the Ministry of Agriculture, State Department of Livestock, and even crops if you are here. Please stand up for recognition. Yes, this is the team that is here represented from the State Department for Livestock Production. Clap for them. Thank you. It's an honor to welcome you this morning to this official launch and roundtable breakfast meeting of the World Antimicrobial Resistance Awareness Week 2025. The event, organized by the NASIC, highlights our collective commitment to addressing one of the most urgent global health threats, and that is AMR, antimicrobial resistance. The State Department for Livestock's core mandate focuses on the promotion, regulation, and facilitation of the livestock sector, and this includes the veterinary services and disease control activities through the Directorate of Veterinary Services, and the representative to the DVS was here and gave her speech. This mandate directly intersects with the challenge of AMR because the use and often the misuse of antimicrobials in food-producing animals is a major driver of resistance. I'm particularly pleased to acknowledge our key partners and sponsors in the House, specifically the Fleming Fund and the quadripartite organizations partnering in, comprising of FAO, WHO, and the UNEP, and WAAW, whose leadership and support are invaluable to our coordinated fight against AMR. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's theme, Act Now, which you have just shouted to your partner, this year's theme, Act Now, protect the present, secure the future, implores us to seize the critical moment with urgency and unity. As we gather for this important kickoff event, we must recognize that AMR is not only a scientific challenge, but a global crisis with profound impacts on human health, animal health, food security, and environmental integrity. And indeed, the other speakers have spoken well to this. It results from the overuse and misuse of antimicrobials, inadequate infection control, and the ease with which resistant pathogens spread. The decisions and actions we take today, that's why we were saying act now, will determine the health and prosperity of the generations to come. And that is securing what? Please shout at me, securing what? Future. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya's livestock sector plays a key role in this effort, supplying livelihoods for more than half of our agricultural workforce and contributing significantly to to the national economy. Hence, the responsible use of antimicrobials within this sector is quite essential. Our approach must be holistic, embedding the One Health perspective that recognizes the interconnectedness between humans, animals, and our shared environment. As we observe this WAAW week, it's important to recognize Kenya's governance framework, in which agricultural responsibilities have been devolved to the county governments, and indeed we have a heavy representation from our county government colleagues, and we really appreciate that. Can we have a clap for them? This decentralization entrusts counties with roles to address AMR. Counties, you hear that? You are entrusted with roles to address AMR. And each county is a vital partner in safeguarding the health of our livestock, communities, and our natural environment. The Fleming Fund's investment, and we really appreciate that, in enhancing our surveillance capacity alongside the quadripartite strategic guidance reinforces Kenya's ability to detect, to respond to, and to prevent the spread of antimicrobial resistance. Together, we are building a stronger network, stronger laboratories, stronger data systems, and multi-sectorial coordination platforms, enabling evidence-driven policy making and targeted interventions within our government. During today's roundtable, I encourage us to have an open dialogue among all of us, from policymakers in the House that I've seen around, scientists, I've seen researchers here, I've seen Ilri, Carro, and other researchers probably that I haven't recognized, healthcare and veterinary professionals on the ground. As highlighted in our second National Action Plan on AMR, that is the 2023-2027 NAP, concerted multisectoral collaboration and community empowerment are key to our success. Our devolved county governments remain frontline custodians. Again, county governments, please listen carefully. You remain frontline custodians in implementing these measures, supported by our national frameworks through the bottom-up economic transformation agenda and through the One Health approach in the context of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Let us therefore fully embrace the responsibility entrusted to all of us with a renewed commitment. Again, a renewed commitment to act now, protect the present, and secure the future. Through awareness raising, prudent antimicrobial stewardship, enhanced surveillance, capacity building, Kenya can effectively mitigate AMR threat and protect the health of its people, of its livestock, and of its environment. Ladies and gentlemen, the speech is almost coming to an end. In conclusion, I want to thank the Fleming Fund and the quadripartite partners for their unwavering support, and all participants here today for your dedication. May this week's celebrations and discussions catalyze impactful actions that echo far beyond these walls of this room. Again, act now, protect the present, and secure the future. Thank you.